Szen Cobb is ready to go. His team comes into this one with the best record in the majors. All eyes on baseball's elite today. It's the Philadelphia Phillies taking on the Tampa Bay Rays. First pitch coming your way next. Szen Cobb stands in for the Phillies. He's someone who quickly made a splash at this level, Chris, a former Rookie of the Year. This one in the air, center field. And that'll do it. 2 left on. Now it's the Rays' turn. No score. Stepping in, Alexis Campos.
The second baseman, Alexis Campos.
In the air, center field. Cobb under it. 1 away. Sanchez was recently named Pitcher of the Month for some outstanding work on the mound. 1 down. And stepping in for the Rays, Junior Caminero. Out to center. Cobb in position. And there are 2 outs.
Batting third, the catcher,
Ryan Jeffers at the plate. Center field. Cobb on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And the inning is over. Cobb digging in now. He has his work cut out for him facing this pitcher, Singy.
Yeah, Boog. He's got to extend the at-bat, change the pace, whatever it takes to help this lineup right now.
Line to left, and it stays fair. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw in, and now the tying run is into scoring position.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for third. There's a ball. Throw bounces in, and he's safe. And the tying run is now only 90 feet away.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Outside low. 3 balls, no strikes. Tying run in scoring position. The Rays leading on the solo homer. And that's in for a strike.
As a hitter, you don't know what to expect here in the 3-2. If he'll throw a breaking ball 3-1, he'll do it again 3-2.
On the ground, right side. And he has thrown 4 shutout innings. 1 left for Philadelphia. Still behind by a count of 1-0. Runner at second here, 1 gone.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
On the ground to the left. Fires to first in time.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Here's a 1-2. High fly ball out to center field. Cobb on his way over. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Lead runner around second. The relay to third. Tags the runner, and it's a double play.
The batter, number 7.
Cobb digs in, tying run on.
You know, Boog, it gets tense in these late game battles, and it comes down to focus. Can't afford to miss the mistake pitch right here.
Outside low, ball 1.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Two on, 2 outs. And a swing and a miss.
Very solid inning on the mound so far here in the 8th. Holding on to this narrow lead. This is exactly what they were looking for.
Lined, and that's a base hit. Coming home. He'll score. It's an RBI single, tie game here in the 8th.
Huge at bat to bring home the tying run at this point in the game. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
There comes the skipper out of the dugout, and
For the Rays, number 24, Steven Wilson.
swinging a foul out of play. Quick move to first. Cobb dives back in safely. Swing and a miss. 0-2. Tampa Bay's bullpen with some action. Sam Hentges, the left-hander, is getting that big fastball of his ready to go. Right side. And foul ball. Got him swinging for the K. They miss a big chance to take the lead here late. They get a run. So 2 down. JT Realmuto next to hit for the Rays. Payoff pitch. And that one is lifted in the air. Cobb has a beat on it. And that's the 3rd out. Nothing doing for Tampa. Score remains tied 1-1. And your final 3-1 for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Szen Cobb, singing he's never finished the season with more stolen bases in his entire career. Swings and lines a base hit into left field. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Runner takes off, pitching for a strike. Realmuto throws, not in time. It's a stolen base. And that's another stolen base for the league leader. That was close, but StatCast shows us why he so often seems to be on the safe side of these steal attempts, Chris.
Yeah, you see that plus speed, and he needed every last bit of it to swipe that bag. Such a threat on the bases.
Fouled off left side. And that's outside. Runner at second, 2 down here in the 2nd game of the series. Runner goes again. Line drive. Can't get there, and that should bring in the run. In comes the run from second, and they take a 3-run lead. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double.
Picks himself up an RBI. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Man at first, 1 away. And that one wrapped foul. Here's the 0-1. This one in the air, center field. Gillen under this one. And there's 2 away.
The batter.
So 2 down. Now up for Tampa Bay, Junior Caminero. The 0-1. And that one lifted in the air, center field. Cobb should have this one. That is the inning. But they go deep. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Trey Morgan. 2 down, nobody on. Swing at a ball lifted to center field. That is the inning. Two down, nobody on, and we're at the top of the 5th. Base knock, center field. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Man, you smoked it. Attaboy, way to swing the bat.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Trey Turner.
There goes the runner. Pitch is low. Throw to second, and he's safe. And that makes it 60 steals for him on the season.
Well, that steal right there is wanting to take advantage of having a really good hitter at the plate. Now they've got a much better shot at bringing home a 2-out RBI.
Runner at second, 2 down. Runner goes again. Pitch in the dirt.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Runner goes again. Strike in there. Throw to third. Ow! And that. Cobb stepping in. One door closed, but here's another shot, Singy. This guy has a chance to deliver.
Opportunity to be a great teammate right here, Boog. Nothing says I got you like a 2-out ribby.
And that one is downstairs, and that's ball 1. Out to short, Williams fires to first on the run. It's there, and that's a great play. Cobb with some solid production in the win.
Definitely a strong game at the plate, Boog, and it's safe to say he made a difference for him. Nice job to help lift the team to a win.
Don't listen. Feel the sound.
And King Cornelius defeated the terrible dragon and all the people in the land.
New inning getting started, and now for the Phillies, Szen Cobb. He's someone who quickly made a splash at this level, Chris, a former Rookie of the Year. Out towards right center field, and it falls. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Nice hit, attaboy. Good job.
Runner on the go. No throw. He's in there safely. Runner on the go again. That's in for a strike. Real Muto throws not in time. It's a stolen base. And the league leader in stolen bases does it again.
I think he surprised everyone in the ballpark, and especially the pitcher. It wasn't a great lead there, but when he took off, I think he caught him off guard. Nice job to get to third.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Runner at third, nobody out. Here in the third and final game of the series. Good job to fight that one off. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Leover Peguero will hit next. Yeah. And he'll one. That's a strike across the top of the zone.
Two really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Tapped softly on the ground. Campos. The throw to first. Now two away as they get a run across.
Up next for Philadelphia, the center fielder, number 55, Szen Cobb.
In the air to left center. Gillen turns to the right on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Bottom four as the Rays come up to hit. 0-2 now. Out towards right center field. Touches down. That's a hit. And the leadoff man aboard. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Trey Morgan. Up the middle, glove flip for one, double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. Out towards right center field. Gillen flying after this one. Won't get to this one in the alley. There comes the throw into second, and he's got a double.
Another multi-hit game for him. He's been really hot lately. Put a really nice balanced swing on it, and when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box, and he'll feel real good about that one.
Fought off foul. Runner breaks for third. Nope. Pitch misses.
Get down.
Throw to third. He's safe. On the ground, out to short. Tosses to first. Run scores, but a terrific play to get the out. And now for the Phillies, Szen Cobb. In the air, right field, Bentley. Under it, two-away down. Man at second here with two away. And digging in for Philadelphia, Szen Cobb.
Ball one.
That one outside. 2 balls, no strikes.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
Line drive, that's a base hit. Here comes Bohm around third. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single. It's 10-3.
Nice. I see you working. Check your outfield.
Offense exploding for 5 so far in the inning. Here at the top of the ninth. Swings and misses. And it's 0-2.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
Ball, Cam.
Ground ball up the middle. Williams. They take the force out, and that is that. Next to hit, Trey Morgan.
The first baseman,
Rodriguez, a former All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a sinker. Line drive, base hit. Lead runner makes the turn at second. Relay throw to third, and he's got no chance. He's out.
Well, I think the base runner assumed.
Man at first. Now up for Tampa Bay, Carson Williams. Santos is just one strike away. Swing and a ball lined out towards center, and he's got it. Ball game. And the Phillies win the rubber match of this three-game series. Cobb was outstanding in this ball game, helping them get the win. Collected 3 hits in the game.
Well, Boot can't say enough about what he did for him in this one. He's a big reason they got the W, and it's easy to see why he's a key contributor for him.
Estás tranquila, lo mereces, siempre fuiste bien. Tú con él. No me sorprende, sospechaba terminar así. Yo solamente fui la excusa para hacerle ver que tú podías, si querías, vivir sin su amor. Perdóname, no me di cuenta de ese juego y me enamoré. Después fue tarde, no podía ya volver atrás. Y te quería cada día más y más. Seguro, mujer, que hoy eres feliz, que puedes hacer lo que quieras tú con él. Ya me han contado que estás lista mucho más que ayer, que no me odias y preguntas siempre algo de mí. Al fin y al cabo, un poquito yo me hice querer. Discúlpame aquellos celos tan intensos que sentí por ti. Estaba loco, casi loco, por aquel amor. Y al poco tiempo, para siempre lo perdí. Aún recuerdo el romance que viviste conmigo. Yo sé que jugaste con mis sentimientos. Todo fue un juego que tuviste conmigo.
Szen Cobb getting ready. Two rivals set to square off and leave it all on the field.
About to take it up a notch, about to take it up. About to take it up. And we too
It's the
close.
Philadelphia
I can
Phillies
taste it.
going up
When
against the
face hit,
Atlanta
it's a
Braves.
facelift.
All right,
Take
we'll be back
another
to get
one.
this one
Don't
started
chase
after
it.
this.
Trace.
Truist Park, all set for the start of the inning.
They're off to a great start, 3-run lead after their first inning, but so important to be airtight defensively. Don't give away extra outs and allow that other club to get back in this ball game.
Foul ball there. Cobb with an impressive show of speed in his last game, swiping 3 bags. Pitch misses, and that's ball 1. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep both their challenges. The 0-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. On the ground to third. Zips it to first. Leadoff man retired here in the second. Leading off, Michael Harris the second. Here's the 0-1. This one in the air, center field. Cobb takes it in for the out. And there's one down.
Up next for Philadelphia, the center fielder, number 55, Szen Cobb.
Cobb in his second season, 23 years old. What a run over the last 10 as he's hitting over 400 during that span. Breaking ball inside. And that's ball 1. In the air, left field. Melendez takes it in for the out. 2 away now. First and second, 1 out. MJ Melendez next up for the Braves. 2 on, 1 out. Into center and a base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and it's now a 6-run lead. Cobb locks in, trying to turn momentum back in their favor. This is who they want up there to do it.
Yeah, and sometimes it just takes one swing to change the tone. This at bat could be that moment. Well, these Phillies being a little too patient at the plate in this game. Sometimes it's a good thing, but today they're continuing to fall behind in the count, and that's adding a ton of pressure to their offense.
Up the middle, lays out, but he can't squeeze it, and he'll just eat it. So that's an infield knock.
Next for Philadelphia, the first baseman, number 22, David Hill.
Fouled off left side.
Runner.
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes.
That missed. That's a
There's
ball.
a ball. Safe at second, and that was not close. And that's another stolen base for the league leader. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. Bullpen action out there for the Braves. Ian Hamilton, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Bradish also throwing. On the ground, right side. Slings to first. That's the first out, the top of the 7th. And now it's Alec Bohm.
You have to stay disciplined in these at-bats. Try not to chase. A strikeout here is the last thing you want. This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
One away with a runner at third. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Swings through that one for strike 1.
Well, timing is the key to great hitting, and right now that door is still locked. They haven't been able to figure out pitch sequences, and it's impacting them across the board. Oh, they have had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
Swing and a foul out of play. Struck him out without a swing. So he cracks double digits with his 10th strikeout. Here comes Ian Hamilton will take over here.
Well, he's been a bit of a wild card out there in terms of throwing strikes. He's definitely struggled with free passes this year.
Next pitch in for a strike, and the count even at 1.
Down, ball.
A little out front there as he swings through it. Runner at third, 2 away. Swings and misses. Went back to the slider, and it was a good idea. So 2 down. Szen Cobb stands in for the Phillies. 1 for 3. The 0-1. And now the Phillies down to their final strike.
2 pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
Got him. Ball game. Cobb did well enough for them despite the loss.
Not one to put on the personal highlight reel necessarily, but wasn't a big downfall for him in the loss.
Cobb digging in, big time pitcher, so he better have a plan, Singy. Otherwise, it's a short trip.
Yeah, Boogie's just got to pick a pitch and go. No guessing, no hesitation.
Got it started a little too early. Strike 1. Next offering in there for a strike. No balls, 2 strikes.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top level guy like this.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And there's 2 down. Back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Willie Adames stands in. Swung on, belted. Carrying well. Out of here. The 2-run shot, and it gives them the lead in the 3rd. It's 2-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball.
Here's Austin Riley.
Third baseman,
The 2-1. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's got a chance. And he brings it into the warning track. 2 runs on 1 hit, the 2-run homer. 3 innings complete. It's the Braves 2 and the Phillies 0.
Up next for Philadelphia, the center fielder, number 55, Szen Cobb.
That one finds the corner. That's strike 1. He'll challenge, thought that was a ball. So the call will stand. 1 challenge remaining for them now.
Yeah. 0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. That K is his. Swing and a ground ball. Fair ball. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Check your outfitters.
Quick toss to first. Cobb dives back in safely.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's...
Runner on the go. That's in for a strike. And that's a stolen base. Not even close. And that extends his lead for the most stolen bases in baseball.
Well, he picked over once just before the pitch to check on him, but that didn't seem to slow up his jump on the pitch at all. I think that guy's been studying some video.
That's ripped into the outfield. Should be extra bases. The run scores from second, and now they trail by one. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
Well, that was a great job of letting that runner steal second base, get into scoring position, come through with the base knock. You add a run.
Here is Austin Riley.
The third baseman, Austin Riley.
Liner caught at second.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
This one in the air center field. He's got it, and that's the third out. Two men left stranded, but they do push across one. Through 8 full. With an unremarkable performance in the loss.
Not great, not terrible, just kind of an average game. He's got better in him, Boo.
So digging in now for Philadelphia, Szen Cobb. Fought off foul. Man on second, 2 down. Shot into the gap, and that should bring in the run. Headed for the plate, and they lead by 2. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double.
Well done. Drives in the run. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
That's off the mark, and it's 1-0. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the third and final game of the series. He was late there, strike 1. Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for third. Strike in there. Throw to third. Save.
I think he surprised everyone in the ballpark, and especially the pitcher. Wasn't a great lead there, but when he took off, I think he caught him off guard. Nice job to get to third.
Just misses with that one.
Just missing off the plate there, according to the umpire. And out there on the mound, maybe trying to get an explanation. Can't say he's convinced, but it looks like he's accepted it.
Got him looking. They limit the damage here. Digging in, Alex Call.
This afternoon, the right fielder, number 14, Alex.
The 1-2. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And that's got extra bases written all over it. Around second now, going for 3. The relay throw. The tag, and he's out trying for 3.
Really nice job of hitting right there, but you've got to be a better base runner than that and understand the situation. With nobody out, you've got to be able to shut it down, stay at second, keep yourself in scoring position instead of killing a potential rally.
Cobb at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one. Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
Yeah, I like being aggressive right there with 2 outs. It's kind of a classic steal situation. You get thrown out, no big deal. That guy at the plate leads off the next inning. Now, a single to the outfield can push a run across.
Man at second. Tapped on the ground softly to short. Adames on the run, sends it over to first. In time, got him. 2 on, 2 outs.
Ball.
Hit weakly on the ground, and it goes just foul.
You know, he can move the ball around, add and subtract, get some weak contact at times. So you don't worry as much about him in this situation. Very capable of getting a ground ball and getting out of this little jam.
2 on, 2 outs.
No, that missed. That's a ball.
Gets to it with a slide. Fires to first, and that's a nice play to end the inning. 2 gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Makes the grab on the run. And that is that. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. Cobb stands in here, takes ball 1 low. Hit on the ground to short. They take the force out, and the inning is over. Cobb with a good game to help lift them to the win.
Really liked how he looked in this one. He consistently came to the plate with a solid plan, and it showed in the results. Nice job.
Szen Cobb getting ready. 2 rivals set to square off and leave it all on the field. It's the New York Mets taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. First pitch coming your way next. Back here in Philadelphia, new inning getting started. Ryan Clifford up now for the Mets. This one in the air, center field. Cobb should have this one 1 away. Flaherty was recently in the All-Star game for the first time, a nice career achievement. And now for the Phillies, Szen Cobb. Pitch misses inside, ball 1.
Some pitchers can go out there and rip off a month or 2 of incredible starts. And right now, it looks like he's in one of those grooves. Really fun to watch.
Zips it to first. That's 1 out, the bottom of the 2nd.
That is 6. The 3rd base. Up next for the Phillies, the center fielder, number 55, Szen Cobb.
in there for a strike at the bottom of the zone.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
That clips the corner.
And at bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. That's a base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out. Out towards right center field. Friedel on the move. Hauls it in after a long run.
Ball, that's inside.
2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across. Last half of inning number 5. Out towards right center field. Friedel on his way over, and that will end the inning. 1 hit in the inning. 1 out man at first. Now it's going to be Ryan Clifford. The 0-2. This one in the air center field. Cobb under it. And there are 2 outs. Now up to hit Francisco Lindor. The 1-2. Center field. Cobb gets under it. And there's 2 down. Brett Beatty digs in now. Out into left center for a line drive base hit. One down. Szen Cobb will hit next. 1 for 3. Tap foul at the plate.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
And the 0-1. This one in the air center field. Friedel moving back for this one. Takes it in for the out. 1 out. Runner at second. Juan Soto now. Tied at 4. Line drive base hit. Runner around third on his way to the plate, and they lead it in the 10th. And now it's Mark Vientos. Drilled in the air out towards right center. Cobb on the move. He's got it, and that should get the job done as he tags from third. He's in to score on the sac fly, and it's a 2-run lead in extra innings. Cobb steps to the plate. They're trailing, but here's an opportunity to reel it in. RBI chance.
Yeah, Boog, chance to be the big fish right here. This is exactly who they want in a spot like this. Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Softly hit to third. Vientos. Phillies have just 1 out remaining. Cobb kept that hitting streak going. Went 1 for 5 with a single.
I think they expect him to make larger contributions than he did today. Nothing too bad, but nothing great either.
Yeah, I got it.
Szen Cobb currently on a 10-game hitting streak. Can he keep it going today? It's the New York Mets taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. First pitch coming your way next. So 2 down. Szen Cobb stands in for the Phillies. In the air right field. Pretty well struck. That's got a chance. And caught on the warning track. Cobb hitting 5th in today's lineup. And he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2025. That one finds the zone. That's strike 2.
Well, he looks fresh out there. Just needs to get a little more confidence and remember how good he's been in the past.
Hit weakly on the ground. The throw to first. Out number 3. So 2 in scoring position with 1 out. Greg Kessinger up now for the Mets. Phillies fans want a strikeout. This one in the air, center field. He's got it. Runners tag up from 2nd and 3rd. The throw in. Applies the tag, and they get 2. Double play. 1st and 2nd. No outs. John Rave up now for the Mets. 0-1. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Can't reach it. This should score at least 1. Right past his coach, headed for the plate. 1 run in. Here comes another. He's in there. And it's 9-3.
Picks himself up a couple of ribbies. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer. And he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
Into center. Base hit into the outfield. In comes the runner from 3rd. It's an RBI single, and they're pulling away up by 7 now.
Leading up for the Phillies, the center fielder, number 55, Szen Cobb.
Two of the most potent offenses in the game squaring off.
Well, a big lead like this is comfortable many times, but not when these two teams are matching up. You got to continue to keep your head down, play catch with that catcher, and just try to move through this lineup.
Right through there for a strike. On the ground to first, and he can't come up with it. Not sure if too many people have been paying attention to it quite yet, Singy, but that extends his hit streak to 11 now.
Well, I know he knows about it, even if a lot of our viewers don't, and this is when it's clear it's no fluke. 11 games in a row. Man, that's when even the hitting coach starts to leave you alone. You're going so good that nobody wants to mess it up.
Runner takes off, pitches low.
Let's count.
And that's a stolen base, not even close. And that extends his lead for the most stolen bases in baseball. Man at 2nd. Runner on the go again. Out towards right center field. Friedel on the move to the gap. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Not much question that Citizens Bank Park is a hitter-friendly field. Lots of homers and triples to be had with this outfield design. Jake Fraley stands in for the Phillies. Runner takes off. Pitch in for a strike. Throw bounces in and he's safe. And the league leader in stolen bases does it again.
I think he surprised everyone in the ballpark, and especially the pitcher. Wasn't a great lead there, but when he took off, I think he caught him off guard. Nice job to get to 3rd.
That's a ball.
You know, from an outfielder's perspective, that right center field power alley can be tough to play, but the odd angles in left center field aren't much easier. Definitely an interesting layout.
One away with a runner at 3rd here in the bottom of the 6th. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Plays it on a bounce and it deflects away. Aimed to score from 3rd. It's 10-4. to second, and he's safe.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Didn't try to do too much with it, just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with hitters trying to launch and hit home runs, but sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
Well, this game isn't very close, Singy. Let's see if we got any messages from those tuning in today.
I know we got some good stuff in there.
All right, Singy, in ballpark entertainment, you got a favorite mascot race?
Yeah, I love what they do in D.C. with the former presidents.
Somebody always gets tackled. They always get hurt.
I know, and it's just crazy. Imagine running around in those big, bulky suits, and somebody's always going to go down. Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Nope, that's inside.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters, even if you give up a solo shot.
Line to right center field. That's a base hit. And aboard on the leadoff single.
Up next for the Phillies, the third baseman, Alex.
Here's the pitch. Runner goes. There's a ball. No throw. Safe at second.
Easy swipe a second right there with no throw down. It looks like they're very focused on this hitter at the plate. I'm not sure if that'll be defensive indifference or a stolen base, but here's a chance to drive in a run.
Activity in the bullpen. Keegan Aiken, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Out to short, Kessinger. Tags the runner. 2 aboard with 1 out. And now the shortstop, Greg Kessinger. Out to center, Cobb moving under it and makes the grab. Runner tags at second. Baden around third. He will score. It's 11-4.
Up next to the bat, the left.
Cobb ready to hit now. Down late. RBI opportunity, and this guy's looking like he wants to write the comeback chapter.
Yeah, let's see if he grabs the pen, Boog. Could start writing a whole new story here.
Base hit, 1 run in already. Now a long throw home. The tag's there, and that's the ball game.
Well, exciting finish, but also a questionable decision to send the runner. That run isn't a decider, tying the game or putting your team ahead. So scratching my head a little bit as to why they sent him, but ultimately a great play, and this is what you come to the ballpark for each and every game.
1 down, and now it's Juan Soto. That's out to center field. Varsho has a beat on it, but it's the center fielder who gets there. Out number 2. So up next, Tyler Black. Figueroa, the underhand flip, nicely done for the out. So they pick up. Back here in Philadelphia, bottom half of inning number 2, Szen Cobb stands in for the Phillies. Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play.
Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
Up the middle, and that one handled to first. Out on a bang-bang play, but he made it close. Back in Citizens Bank Park. It's that time of the season. Let's check out some notable trade candidates.
Dominate the game like we supposed to. I'm just staying in my lane and I'm supposed to. Be 100 anything. I ain't checking for no lames. Only gang with the dudes that I'm close to. On right away,
gets the call. It's 0-1. Cobb wants to challenge this, thought it was a ball. And that one did miss, and the strike is overturned. Still 2 challenges left for them. The 1-0.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
Fouled off left side. That misses the zone. 3-1.
Oh, they have had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
Fly ball to right. Bench in position, and there's one down. Greg Kessinger getting ready to hit. Out towards right center field. Touches down. That's a hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Francisco Alvarez. 1-2 here. Drilled in the air out towards right center. Cobb on his way over. And that'll do it. Mets go down. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Kevin Ginkel. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. Number 55 starts it off with a lead. Looking to play add-on, not just maintenance, singing.
Yeah, partner, when you've got momentum, you ride it.
The other way, Bench flashes the leather on the run and catch. 1 pitch and 1 out. Man at first, Szen Cobb stands in for the Phillies. 0 for 3 in this one. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. And he'll challenge that called strike. Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. So they've still got both their challenges. The 1-0. Yeah, that's fouled off. The 1-1 is fouled off. And a 1-2. Almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
2 runs across in the inning. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Breaking ball misses down and away.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Not what he wanted to do right there, Boo. That keeps this inning alive.
New pitcher now, Brian Hudson. He last pitched 2 days ago. Step off throw to first. Cobb back on a dive. That one close, ruled a ball. And it's 1-0. Catcher challenge, we'll take another look. And that just scraped the zone. The call is overturned. They'll keep both their challenges. Two on, 2 outs. Swinging a foul out of play. Out towards right center field. Bench on the move. He's got it. And that is that. Here's the catcher for the Mets, Francisco Alvarez. Liner caught it second.
He put a really good swing on that pitch and hit the ball hard.
Had an remarkable game in this one.
Well, you'll never complain about getting a team win, Boog, but I think they expect him to make larger contributions than he did today. Nothing too bad, but nothing great either.
Runners at the corners here, one away. Szen Cobb stands in for the Phillies.
Nope.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Base hit into center field. Runner from third in to score. It's an RBI single. They take the lead. It's 2-1. Quick move to first. Cobb dives back in safely. Bellinger launched a homer in his most recent game. Hey! Singing, he's currently the team leader in runs scored. Traffic on the bases with 2 already in to score here in the finale of this 4-game set. This one in the air center field. Ray takes it in for the out. And there are 2 down. Now here is Jake Fraley.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Barely hitting over the Mendoza line this month.
Ball.
2 on, 2 outs.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. Jumps, but it's off his glove. 1 run is in. Now the second run is in, and they take a 3-run lead.
Nicely done. Brings home 2. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
Cobb steps in now. You can bet he was watching from the on-deck circle thinking, don't worry, I got this.
Yeah, classic cleanup duty, Boog. Time to fix the mess and maybe take the credit, too.
This one in the air center field. And that ends the inning. 1 down. And next for New York, Brett Beatty. 3-2 now. That smash towards center. And there's 2 down. Back here in Philadelphia, ready now for the 5th inning. John Ray up now for the Mets. In the air out to center. And he makes the grab. And there's 1 away.
Nothing instills more confidence in a team than a center fielder who makes a great play like that on the run. They can feed off the energy he brings just from his playmaking abilities.
Back up the middle and a base hit. And the tying run is on base.
You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Gets down, base hit. Throw back in quickly. 1st and 2nd now with nobody out.
For the Mets,
Big spot, and Cody Bellinger stepping to the dish.
Well, these Phillies putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their...
Quick toss to first, and he dives back in safely. A little out front there as he swings through it. Movement in the bullpen. Kevin Ginkel, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, that was the cutter down and in right there. And typically, if you're going to have a chance with the pitch, if it's down, that's your best chance of doing anything with it. It's kind of like a mini slider, just with a little less vertical movement. But still, that one tied him up, and he couldn't get the barrel to it.
Challenge from behind the dish here. Just caught the zone by a whisker, and the call is overturned. Still 2 challenges left for them. Runners at first and second with one gone. Last half of inning number 5.
Ball 1.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Nope, outside.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
In the air, left field. Great effort as he's able to haul it in. Runner tags at second. And now Marcus Semien steps up in a big spot. Foul ball there. 2 aboard, 2 outs. That's outside.
That's out.
And that's ball 1.
Ball. Down.
That one hammered, but pulled foul.
Get back.
Now quick throw to first. And he's back in easily. Varsho, the lead runner at second. Cobb at first, 2 out of the inning. Stays alive. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
On the ground, right side, and foul ball.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
And a ground ball to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Cobb steps in. They're down, but he's got a chance to get something going right here.
Yeah, you can't hit a grand slam with nobody on. He just needs to be the match that lights the fire here.
Swing and a ground ball. Flips to second. That's one. A sensational double play. Back here in Philadelphia, we go to the 9th. Ryan Clifford up now for the Mets. And a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard. Here's the center fielder, Szen Cobb. And that one is lifted in the air. Ray moving under this one. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. But a big turn of events here in the 9th as we are again on to the bottom of the 10th. So here's the Phillies DH, Cody Bellinger. That's ripped into the outfield. Should be extra bases. In comes the run from second. It's 6-6. It's a leadoff double, and the winning run is at second base. 9-6 the final of this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
There's nothing colder than your shoulder when you're dragging me along like you do, like you do. And then you switch up with no warning, and you kiss me like you want it. How rude, how rude. But I kinda like it anyways. I don't mind if this is gonna take a million days. I know you'll come around to me eventually. If you sit back, relax, enjoy my company, my company. Once you know what my love's gonna feel like, nothing else will feel right. You can feel like moonbeam ice cream, taking off your blue jeans, dancing at the movies. Cause it feels so mystical, magical, oh baby. Cause once you know my love is so mystical, magical, oh baby. Cause once you know, my little heart to give, baby, I wanna give you the world. Not saying you gotta chase me, but I wouldn't mind it if you give me just a little bit of something we can work it with. But all you do is push me out. But I like it anyways, cause I think I'm getting closer to you every day. I know you'll come around to me eventually. Just sit back, relax, enjoy my company. Oh baby, trust me. Once you know what my love's gonna feel like, nothing else will feel right. You can feel like moonbeam ice cream, taking off your blue jeans, dancing at the movies. Cause it feels so mystical, magical, oh baby. Cause once you know my love is so mystical, magical, oh baby. Cause once you know
From the city of brotherly love and Citizens Bank Park, the show has an NL East matchup. It's the Washington Nationals taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. John Shambi, Chris Singleton with you. Shea Langoliers riding a power surge coming into this one, Chris. He's homered in 4 straight games.
He is managing to find pitches that he can barrel up and do damage with, and really that's the key for him. As long as he can get the bat to it, because he's so strong, there's a good chance that it leaves the ballpark.
And now it's Keibert Ruiz.
The designated hitter, Keibert.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Into center. Base hit. Throw into third. And he's out easily.
Boom, that's just a terrible decision to go for third right there. I mean, he was hosed by a lot. Not even close. You've got to be a little smarter than that on the base paths.
Szen Cobb in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. Next offering is foul back. Singer in his 9th season, 31 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. Fights that one away, still 1-2.
Ball.
Tied up here in the early going. And now the count filled up 3-2. The other way.
Find the ball, find the ball.
Base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
That's it, Donna boy, good job.
Good start for him to this ball game tonight. And I always talk about get a knock in your first at bat. It just makes your confidence at such a higher level for the potential of having a big night.
Quick move to first, and he's back in there. Runner on the go. Strike in there. Throw to second. Out of bounds. Safe. And that's another stolen base for the league leader.
Looks like the base runner had a pretty good feel on the pitcher's move. After that pick over, seemed to settle in, and he took off right away. Nice job of stealing second right there.
Runner goes again. And there's a foul ball. Now a pop-up on the infield. Garcia under it. And there's 2 down. Here is Marcus Semien.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for third. That's in for a strike. Throw to third. Out. And that. Next to hit for the Nats, Jacob Young. 2 down, nobody on. This one in the air, center field. And that is that. We go to the bottom. Ripped, but it curls foul. The 0-1. There's a swing and a miss.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Just off the outside edge. And that is ball 1. Got him swinging. So 2 down. Nasim Nunez digging in for the Nationals. Swing and a ball drilled center field. And that's the 3rd out. Nothing doing for Washington. He swings and fouls one off. Nobody on his team has a better batting average than he does, Siggy. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it, so a changeup that stayed a little bit more on plane than what he was anticipating.
And it stays fair. Around first, heading for 2. In safely. It's a double and his 2nd hit.
Another multi-hit game for him. He's been really hot lately. He really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it.
Runner takes off for 3rd. There's a ball.
That's the ball.
Throw bounces in and he's set. That's just his 70th stolen base of the year. No big deal.
Well, maybe he thought he should have gone for a triple instead of a double and just decided, I'm going to take 3rd this way. Definitely using his legs to his advantage right here.
He boots it. Runner from 3rd in to score. But plenty of time to recover, and that's the 2nd out. Man at first with 1 gone. Blaze Alexander digging in for the Nationals. The 0-2. This one in the air, center field. Cobb drifts towards it. Out number 2. So up next, Harry Ford. That one is absolutely belted. That's down. 1 hops off the wall. Around 3rd. He scores to tie it up.
Huge at bat to bring home the tying run at this point in the game. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
2-2. Hit in the air out to center field. And that's the 3rd out. But they scored twice and 1 down. Next to hit for the Nats, Luis Garcia. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Always feel.
Now batting Tristan Casas.
The first baseman, Tristan Casas.
Base hit. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He will score, and the Nats take the lead. The tag. See it.
Well, he had the opportunity to drive in some runs, and he comes through to break the tie. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. Cobb takes it in for the out. 2 down.
Up next for the Nationals.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. Szen Cobb now at the plate. And that one fouled off.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's going to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
Up the middle, and he knocks it down. The throw is still in time. And even with his speed, they get the out.
Couple of pitches and a quick out.
Cobb had a good day at the office, even in defeat.
No question that he delivered at the dish for him. Even though it wasn't enough to get them the W, this was a good showing at the plate.
One down. Next to hit, Szen Cobb. He's going to finish with a new career high in stolen bases, Chris. Brings it in, and there's 2 away. Back here in Philadelphia as we go to the top of the 4th. Keibert Ruiz digging in for the Nationals. Out to center. Cobb under it. He's there. He's got it. And there's 1 down. We haven't seen a break in the weather, and the umpires might be forced to make a decision soon.
Yeah, I think so, Boog. I mean, everyone looking and wondering when they're going to stop play. It definitely feels close.
Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. That one fouled off.
Well, these Phillies showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They've worked 3 walks already, so that proves they're not anxious up there. They're sticking to their game plan, and it's working.
Fouled off. He was late. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And now it's even up. Out towards right center field. Cruz under it. 1 down.
Up next for the...
So the Nats lineup turns over. Tristan Casas digs in now. And that one hammered. That's back there. Feeling for the wall as he makes the catch.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
1 down. Keibert Ruiz will hit next. Ripped on a line to center. And a couple of quick outs. Line drive to short and caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
This one in the air, center field. He's got it. Runner tags at second. The throw to third. Tags the runner, and it's a double play.
When you're already in scoring position, if you decide to tag, you really want to be more than 100% confident that you can make it safely to third, because otherwise you take a potential run scoring opportunity off the board. Great throw to third.
Cobb has a beat on it. One up, one down. One down. And now it's Luis Garcia. Here's a high fly ball out to center. And there's two down. Szen Cobb stands in for the Phillies. 0 for 3 in this one. Granillo, in his 4th year, he features a slider, a four-seamer, a changeup, and he works in a sinker. And that one did miss, and the strike is overturned. They'll keep both their challenges. That one ripped left field. That's back there. And that's going to bang against the wall. The relay, and in there with a double off the wall.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
And that misses. Outside. Ball one. One out and a runner at second. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Popped in the air. Left field. Wood under this one. And there's 2 away. Now it's Marcus Semien.
No, ball. Oh, yeah.
And there's a strike on the outside corner. Fights it off. He'll see another. Man on second, 2 down. That one not close. Full count now. Bryce Harper on deck for the Phils. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Man at second. And ball
That's
4
ball
to
4.
a
Runner,
board.
take your base.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. A game plan that he's sticking to. He's just not going outside of what he's looking for.
On to pitch now for the Nationals, P.J. Poole.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
There's a strike.
An at-bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
And he grounds one to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Phillies leave a couple, but they're still on top 7-2. Last chance coming up here for the Nationals. one.
Didn't light the world on fire, but he held up his end today. I'm sure he'd like to have a better game, but a win is a win.
Dylan Cruz digging in for the Nationals.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
The 1-2. This one in the air, center field. And there's one down. So a man at first. Szen Cobb stands in for the Phillies. 3 for 8 in the series coming in. Cobb measures 6 feet even, hitting 5th in today's lineup. And he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2025. Hit on the ground to short. On to first. That's one out in the bottom of the 2nd.
Batting 6th, not shortstop.
And now it's Luis Garcia. 2 down, nobody on. This one in the air, center field. Cobb gets under it, brings it in, and that'll do it. 3 up. Runner at second here, 1 gone. That misses, and it's 1-0. Next offering is fouled back. Man at second. In the air, left field. 2 down.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay closed.
Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. And that is that. Now batting Tristan Casas. Two down, nobody on. This one in the air, center field. Cobb should have this one, and that'll do it. Cobb locks in another RBI chance after a rough outing at the plate. Can erase all that right here.
Well, you got to stay locked in, Boog. And you know what? Sometimes the 5th time's the charm. Not what he's looking for there in the 0-0 count. Looks like he wants the ball down in the zone.
That's a laser base hit. Bellinger on his way home. He'll score. It's an RBI single. It's 6-2.
Comes through with the RBI. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and lifted into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
There goes the runner. Pitch inside. Throw bounces, and he's in there safely with the stolen base. And the league leader in stolen bases does it again.
Well, it really doesn't matter what the situation is. When a guy like this gets...
Runner goes again. Pitch is high. Throw bounces in, and he's safe. And that extends his lead for the most stolen bases in baseball.
I think he surprised everyone in the ballpark, and especially the pitcher. It wasn't a great lead there, but when he took off, I think he caught him off guard. Nice job to get to third.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. 2 outs and a runner at third. Here the bottom of the 7th. Next offering upstairs. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Oh, you know this guy wants to swing it, but he's showing some good patience.
For the
Now on the mound for the Nationals, Harlan Susana.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Bohm goes after that one for strike one. Swing, and he popped it up. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball.
That's the ball.
2 on, 2 outs. Slow roller to third. Alexander handles, throws to first. They limit the damage here. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. We go to the 8th. James Wood digging in for the Nationals. This one in the air, center field. Cobb settles underneath it, takes it in for the out.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
1 down. Now it's the right fielder, Dylan Cruz. Here's a 1-2. Hit in the air, center field. Cobb moving under this one. And a couple of quick outs. Stepping in, Luis Garcia.
Second baseman, Luis Garcia.
Now all even up. And that's a base hit. And they had their first hit since the 2nd inning.
Right there, he does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot.
Had a solid game for them, a real contributor. Had a single and an RBI.
Really liked how he looked in this one. He consistently came to the plate with a solid plan, and it showed in the results. Nice job.
Szen Cobb is focused and ready for this one. Yet another chance to show the baseball world what he's made of. It's the Philadelphia Phillies taking on the Baltimore Orioles. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Digging in, Jackson Holliday. On a line out towards center. Cobb takes it in for the out. One away. One down. And now for the Phillies, Szen Cobb.
Really strong hitting performance recently. Can make it a 5-game hitting streak with a knock in this one.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. That gets down for a hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Oh boy, you tore the cover off that one, didn't you?
Possibly thinking about home run number 100 here. He's just...
Now a quick throw to first. And he's back in there. Bohm went deep in his most recent game.
Oh!
Runner, yes,
There
yes.
goes the runner. Pitch in for a strike. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. And that's another stolen base for the league leader. Man at second. That's ripped into the outfield. He makes the grab. Runner tags and will move up to third.
Batting up, the second baseman, Marcus Simeon.
On the ground to the left. Westberg. Over to first. And that is that. Phillies.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way. So the
runner takes off. This one in the air right field. And that'll fall for a base hit. And that'll put runners at the corners with two away. He's sitting on 99 career homers. We'll see if this is the moment to notch number 100. Quick toss to first. And he's back in safely.
Yeah, and making it to 100 homers would be quite the career accomplishment for him. Out of the more than 20,000 players to take an at-bat in the majors, less than 5% have...
Runner takes off. That's in for a strike. Safe at second, and that was not close. And that extends his lead for the most stolen bases in baseball. Oh. Comes up empty. That's strike two. 2 outs, 2 in scoring position. Top half of inning number 4. Swung on, belted. That one carrying. Out of here. A 3-run shot. That's a special one. 100 career homers. And they boost their lead. It's 4-0. Siggy, that's a special one. His 100th career home run.
Man, 100 career homers. Pretty impressive. Well, not every home run is a majestic blast off the bat, and even though he hit it pretty well, it was anything but a sure thing to get out. But today, the conditions were right. He got just enough of it, and I think the backspin really helped that thing carry.
And that's the 3rd out. Phillies down. So up next, Dylan Beavers. This one in the air center field. Cobb should have this one. Takes it in for the out. Two outs, runner at first. And now the center fielder, Szen Cobb.
So easy to look at the big boys in this lineup, but he has been a pleasant surprise all season long.
And it finds its way through for a hit. Around second is Turner. And a double puts runners at second and third with 2 out.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Smashed that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Now the Orioles manager is
for the Orioles, number 90, MLB Phillies.
That's out the corner.
traffic on the bases with 2 already in to score, and we're in the top of the 8th.
No, that's a ball.
Base hit, one run in already. Another scores. 2 runs in on the play. It's a 2-run single, and it's an 8-run lead.
But when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like you did right there.
Orioles an out away. Josue De Paula, the next to hit for the Orioles. That one is absolutely belted. Bellinger in a full sprint.
Yeah, here we go.
But it's the center fielder who gets there. And that is the ball game. Cobb had a sensational showing in the win. 3 hits in this one, always respectable.
Such a tremendous effort at the dish. Not every game is going to be like this one, so you need to enjoy it when it's happening.
Stepping in, Jackson Holiday. Here comes the 0-1. This one in the air, center field. Brings it in. And there's one down. Dylan Beavers, the next to hit for the Orioles. And that one in the air, center field. Cobb on his way over. And that will end the inning. 1-2-3. 1 out, man at first. Here's the center fielder, Szen Cobb. One of the stars in the win yesterday. Runner on the go. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into right field. And they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single.
Good start for him to this ball game tonight. And I always talk about it. Get a knock in your first at bat. It just makes your confidence. It's such a higher.
Step off throw to first. Cobb dives back in safely. That's a base hit. Run scores. Wide throw, and it gets away.
Well done. Drives in the run. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
Here's the pitch. It's a double steal. There's a ball. Throw to third. Save. Double steal.
Wow, that's a pretty elite throwing arm right there from the catcher spot. Pretty daring for him to try to steal third right there, but he gets the bag. Maybe the element of surprise was what came in because he's not used to guys running on him, and right there, stealing third base probably caught him off guard a little bit. It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
Just misses with that one.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Traffic on the bases with 1 already in here at the top of the 2nd. And they're all loaded up.
Ball 4. Take your base.
Up next for Philadelphia.
So the Philly batting order turns over. Bryce Harper will hit next. Golden opportunity right here. Close one. Doesn't get the call. Ball 1. I thought that was a strike, and here's a challenge. It just shaved the zone. So they've still got both their challenges. The 0-1. Slider for a strike.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Here's a 1-2. Got him looking. Huge strikeout there.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there. Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at-bat, drive in that run. You may not have another runner in scoring position the rest of this ball game.
All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate.
Oh.
The other way, can't reach it, should score at least 2. 1 runs in, now a second crosses the plate. Relay throw home, there's the tag, they get him, and that's the inning. 3 runs. Here's Ryan Mountcastle. This one in the air, center field. 2 down. No outs. Runners at first and third. That one fouled off.
You know, these Phils really producing with runners on. It's been a right place, right time kind of game for them. They put a bunch of runs on the board, thanks in large part to 4 hits with runners in scoring position.
0-2 now. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, that pitch wasn't even close to being a strike, and that just goes to show you how defensive hitters can become when they're up against an 0-2 count. You're just hoping for a mistake somewhere near the zone that you can get the bat to, but right there he was clearly anxious. He was swinging when the ball left the hand.
So a runner aboard to start the inning. Josue De Paula now at the plate. Swing, and that's ripped towards right center. That is the inning. We're headed to first and second with 1 gone. Foul ball there. On a line. Brings it in. Runner tags at second. And he's up to third safely with 2 gone. Freddie Freeman up to the dish. And a ball and 2 strikes. Line drive. And that's down. A base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
Samuel Basallo, the next to hit for the Orioles. And that one lifted in the air, center field. Cobb settles under it. And there's 2 down. Man at first. Here's the catcher, Samuel Basallo. Center field, Cobb. Couple of steps in, makes a nice running catch. And that is that. So a job well done from the Philly bullpen that time. We look ahead. Now at the plate, Szen Cobb. 1 for 3.
Well, these Phillies showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. The numbers say their chase rate, or swings at pitches outside the zone, is under 25%, and I think that's a big reason why they're scoring runs.
Not in time. Great effort, but it's an infield hit.
Boog, that's staying within his game right there. I mean, this speedster gets the infield single, and now he's on base to possibly do some damage. I love seeing what guys like this can do to disrupt the game once they get in a position to do so.
Quick move to first. Back in safe, really close.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Runner on the goal. Strike in there. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. And the league leader in stolen bases does it again.
Well, he picked over once just before the pitch to check on him, but that didn't seem to slow up his jump on the pitch at all. I think that guy's been studying some video. Awesome job to be prepared, got the timing down, and he gets into scoring position.
That one way inside.
Ball 2.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out. And we're in the top of the 8th. Runner goes again. Pitch misses.
Get dirty, get dirty, get dirty.
And that's a stolen base, not even close. And now he's up to 3 stolen bases in the game.
Well, sometimes stealing third base can be tough, especially if that shortstop or second baseman are making some noises, moving towards the bag. Try to make.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. Ground ball, left side. Whips it to Mountcastle. There for the out. Runner scores from third. Cobb with some solid production in the win.
Well, every team in the league wants hitters who can consistently deliver games like the one he had today, because it can help you get wins like this one. Nice job.
Leading off, Jackson Holiday.
This afternoon, the second baseman,
Sanchez was recently named Pitcher of the Month for some outstanding work on the mound. This one in the air, center field. Cobb under it. He's got it, and there's one down. One down. Now the number 2 hitter, Gunnar Henderson. He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. That one gets down for a hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
He made that look easy.
So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Dylan Beavers. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Cobb on the move, and he makes the catch. Runner tags at second. Rounds third, headed for the plate. And he's out.
Out on the tag.
Cut down, and that ends the inning. We move ahead to the top of the second now. Now it's the cleanup hitter for the Phillies, Szen Cobb. And there's a foul ball. Cobb with an impressive show of speed in his last game, swiping 3 bags.
It's a lot of fun watching him run the bases, Boog. I think opposing pitchers and catchers need to take a few extra minutes to plan out how they'll...
Go to.
That's hard hit on the line. And that's got extra bases written all over it. And he starts off the second with a double.
that is big.
Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Now a step off, and he's caught between the bases. The tag, and he's out at second. Man at first, one away. Yeah, that's fouled off. Yo, 1. And a big swing and a miss.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Missed inside with the curve. Tying run is at first. Top half of inning number 4. Line drive, base hit.
Find the ball, find the ball.
They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away. Slice to right, and foul ball.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Step off, throw to first. Dives and can't get back in time. He's picked off. One down, runner at first. Emmanuel Gorman getting ready to hit. Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. Lead runner around second. Here comes the throw, and he's safe. So it's first and third with one down.
Up next for Philadelphia, the center fielder, number 55, Szen Cobb.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
Batter challenges in a very big spot, and it'll stay a strike. The umpire was correct. So they've only got one challenge left now. That's in there. No balls, 2 strikes.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Dylan Beavers digs in now. The 1-2. This one in the air, center field. Cobb coming on. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. 2 down. 1 away. Tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first. In the air to left center. DePaula on the move to the alley. And there's 2 down. On to the bottom of the 8th. Here's the Orioles leadoff hitter, Jackson Holliday. 0-2 now. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Cobb gets under it. And there's 1 away. So now the Orioles cleanup hitter, Dylan Beavers. This one in the air, center field. Cobb moving under it. And there's 1 down. Szen Cobb stands in for the Phillies. Ripped into right center. Should be extra bases. Now around second, going for third. The relay throw. The tag, and he's out trying for 3. First and second, no outs. Samuel Vassallo, the next to hit. Here's your 1. Hit in the air, center field. Cobb moving under this one. Brings it in. Runner tags at second. And he's in safely at third with 1 out. Runners at the corners here. 1 away. Jackson Holliday, the next to hit for the Orioles. 2 on, 1 out. Base hit. 1 runs in. Headed for the plate. Played the plate, and they cut him down.
Now they had him dead to rights right there at the plate, and I hate to say it, but that's on the third base coach.
Cobb played pretty well in this win. 3 hits, 2 of them for extra bases.
Well, you'll never complain about getting a team win, Boog, but I think they expect him to make larger contributions than he did today. Nothing too bad, but nothing great either.
What a life.
It's true that they underestimate you. My life is real. So I'm fronting on them every chance I get, to be honest. Wavy hair, mystique, up in this deep chain with some sick feet. Corner of 10th Street, scoop me in the MPV. I'm holding big. Solo was vocalist, maestro. This fish grease, rest in peace, Polo. He see us, I was just with G. Just like Ryan E, me and Preem, this history. Young ones, abuelas, Jesus candles, bodegas. Always playing some gangsta. Who is there? They gon' say nah. Look at us now, De La Ma, Ray, Ghost, and Rick. Big up, Big L, Prodigy.